definitely jump out. I'm gonna jump out the bushes on that shit if I drink after him. I ain't no fucking fool. They're not just crazy.
So you think I'm out here eating y'all like that?
I don't know what you're doing.
I ain't know what you doing. But that don't go Molly real bad. Molly used to love to eat ass.
They turned you into a carpet muncher?
Yeah, I used to love eating ass. That was years ago.
I heard them do the crumbs have some flavor. I don't know.
It don't go nowhere. That shit still there.
You gotta let me know when you roll.
Yeah, please.
You know what I'm saying? Let me know.
If you ready to go.
Hey man, we back. This is Media Show with Big and SwaggGirl Media, aka Miss Adrian. And we got welcome to the show.
Welcome back to y'all. You know what, Adrian? If it wasn't because I love your energy and I love you so much, you know what I'm saying? And if it wasn't for that, you know, I would have been cussing Big ass out for not motherfucking introing me. I'm sick of this shit.
What you mean?
I'm sick of this shit. You know what I'm
like
saying?
at the end of the day,
I'm sick of Big and the disrespect. But welcome, Adrian.
Thank you. And I'm glad y'all had me back. I had such a good time last week and I'm glad to be back.
Yes, we're glad to have you.
So what the hell kind of gossip you got for today? You brought snacks.
I did bring some snacks, and I think we better start with that first because I didn't have to snatch the snacks back.
So what snack do you have for the week?
So we can't say their name, but it is made with fruit and yogurt because they're not paying us yet.
Yeah.
And it's
so you can open that up, and I am interested in everyone's response because they are delicious. And what I can say is, I know the people behind the camera.
You opened it already? Oh, greedy ass! I'm like, this nigga
have enjoyed the flavors, but he didn't have
half the goddamn pack. I'm just not opening mine.
These are a good doing sex capade snack. When you put in work,
they're healthy.
You need a little extra energy.
Fruit and yogurt.
Fruit and yogurt.
I wasn't ready. They're good.
You wasn't ready for that little burst in your mouth. No, she's not amateur. Now, what type of gossip you got for us? Because Coco knows this for, and you know she want to hear all this. The
first thing I want to it is the tea, and the first thing I do want to talk about is that lady that was in Victoria's Secret. And I know earlier we were talking about. You had your perspective, and then I kind of went to the mental health awareness thing.
And you helped me look at it from a different perspective too, though.
And that's all it is perspective.
Right.
Because sometimes we'll see a lot of these video commentary that's out there, and we have to make a prejudgment on what we think is going on, but we don't know.
Right.
Really what's happening. I mean, we can find out tomorrow that her dad molested her and her mom killed herself.
Right.
And, like, she really suffered a lot of damn trauma.
Right.
We'll just say that. But then we can find out nothing has happened to her, and she actually was privileged and comes from a rich family, so she was just having an adult tantrum. We don't know, but the thing that we have to stop doing is just when we see one little 30-second, 1-minute clip, making an assessment of what we think it is, because like you're pre-making yourself angry about something you don't even have all the information on. We got a right to be mad.
And that's what I was going to say. I totally understand what you're saying, but because of...
Excuse me.
God damn it.
These bitches as good as a motherfucker. Damn. What is it again?
We can't say the name.
I cannot.
But it's strawberries covered with
strawberry fruit and yogurt. I'm gonna tell you something. Everything. I need a case of these. Go ahead.
Anyway,
I'm gonna go after sponsorship, but moving on.
I feel like because of the way our society in America is, and how, you know, the foundation of America and how everything, all this race shit and how it is, I feel like I hear what you're saying as far as like, you know, because she really mental health crisis, they're real. But at the same time, the shit that's going on with our people and how we're treated is real too. You know, so yeah, she could have been having, even if she was having one or not, that a situation like that could have gotten that black woman killed. Potentially. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, so sometimes when they, you know, if a situation like that happened, had it not maybe been in the mall, or had the black lady not responded the way she did, she would have responded the way I would have wanted to respond. Because like for me, I would have hit her ass. I'm sorry. You running at me, I have to defend myself. I feel like I have to defend myself. But I could have ended up either in jail, hurt by the police, or mall security or somebody. You see what I'm saying? It's kind of like I don't know.
The narrative changes when we initiate something, but it's like when they initiate a scenario, it's almost forgiven and it's trying to be dissected and understood. For us, we're being prejudged before even knowing what actually happened. Like this, it was
even
some
our
women in
mental health
Walmart.
crises, though. Like if a black person has a mental health crisis, they can still be killed. They still, you know, they
our crisis makes us criminals,
right? But their crisis is like,
victims.
oh, they're, you know, give her, stop recording her, don't do. You see what I'm saying? Like it's either way it go. I just feel like.
So as we get into my invitation onto the show and bring in some of the gossip, like let's get into where we have the 12-year-old boy who incorporated a 14-year-old girl who were both in foster care home, who escaped, went into another home, found some shotguns in these people's home that they broke into and had a 30-minute shootout with the police. Now, at 12 years old, he met with a judge that is now charging him with first-degree attempted murder of a police officer. They had a real-life shootout with the police.
Are you serious?
But they were white.
They were white.
They were white.
But
and the outcome is different because if I was to awaken and resuscitate Trayvon Martin, did he have the same privilege? He didn't even have an opportunity to fight for his own life. They had an opportunity to fight for 30 minutes with the police. So when we start talking about privilege, like I get it. I get it. But we know society's going to hurry up and come up with an excuse to
it just clicked in my head what you said. You said that these little fuckers was how old?
Okay, well, 14. You want to call them little fuckers, we can. But I was just bringing up a point.
No. I'm calling them fuckers, not you.
I know, I get it.
I get it. They said they was 12 and 14.
The boy was 12 and she was 14. I said, what kind of Bonnie and Clyde? He found a more committed, because she said, you know what she said in the end? We gonna go out with it's Grand Theft Auto 5. She said they was going out like the Grand Theft Auto 5. That's how they was going out. She watched Set It Off too many times.
She was with
and that little teenage cougar snatched. The 14-year-old girl turned a little 12-year-old boy on, and he just sitting in court. And they had the nerve to call him Mr. And I said, y'all gonna address him as Mr. He actually went to court, but it's on my page. So, SwaggGirl.media.com. Just go to that page and you'll find all kind of little different stuff. So,
I want to look at this camera. I want to say something.
Okay.
We need to bring Biggz back.
I swear to God, we do.
If that would have been me, I would say, hold on, Your Honor. I would have pulled off my belt, and I would have whooped their motherfucking ass. Grandma would have whooped their ass.
Green.
Yeah.
Right here, whooping back. Now, I'm going to stay out of that, but I can't get up. I would have whooped their ass. These children need their asses whooped.
They do.
Especially goddamn water boys.
And I was gonna say, I want to come back to that, but even just being fair, because I don't want to. At the end of the day, the way my heart's set up, I look at people are people. We all bleed the same blood. It shouldn't be a matter of race, but it is. Yeah. You know, unfortunately, it is. But like just looking at it, because when I'm listening to you, and if they were from foster home, you know, like most kids who are going through the system in a foster home, whether they be black or white, a lot of these kids have experienced a lot of trauma. Exactly. And they've been through a lot of stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times the way their actions, or when they get involved in certain activities, illegal shit like that, you know, it's to me, I feel like they should be held responsible, but not fully, because some of that stuff is
I don't think they deserve life in prison.
Yeah.
I think that somebody need to take their ass in the backyard.
And I mean,
take some switches like Grandma used to do my ass and beat the holy fuck out of them. Now, we'll say this. That's going to be one hell of a story to tell your friend the rest of your life. What I was 12 years old.
Okay, so wait. And when we talk about a hell of a story, so what about going back into the media? The mom who her daughter was bullying a little girl who had cancer and was wearing a wig. So her daughter was bullying this girl. So what she did on social media, since you want to be Billy Badass on there, she shaved her fucking head off.
As she should have.
I can't beat her ass. Because when did hair cutting become illegal? Y'all ain't charging daddies for taking their son every week. She was charged with something? You're charged even if it's through social media, not per the police. She's been she's been ostracized via social media. But my thing
that's how you teach your child compassion and not to do like that. Shit
so let me ask you ladies something. Both of you being mothers, would you guys have? Well, I don't know if you're a mother or not.
I am.
Okay, so both of y'all being mothers, Would y'all have done y'all daughter like that? Shaved her hair?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna be honest. My mind probably wouldn't have necessarily went there, but if it would have been on my mind, I probably would have. I would have punished them some kind of way, like they would have gotten. I don't feel like that punishment was too harsh though. Because your hair gonna grow back.
Haircut ain't it. No one's crying about all these women running around looking like they out of Toys R Us with Indian people hair on their damn head. So why the hell you gonna complain about cutting off your hair? Because ain't nobody buying black hair. That's cool. Because if her hair was for sale, that would have been cool. Her hair was
Hold on now.
I'm just saying.
We don't want to offend nobody with that Indian shit.
I'm not offended.
Okay. You not offended.
Well, Iranian. Anybody here other than
that's conga line.
Oh no.
She got conga line.
So I guess
Anybody
will be
other
here
than black
next week
hair.
on Tuesday. She'll tell you what kind of hair I got in my head. Shout out to
You
you.
got somebody here now?
I got a little bit for fullness to add fullness.
Well, it's cute then.
Thank you.
It's cute.
Hey man.
It's cute.
What? I got
Okay.
Who here you got?
right. He always talking shit. But don't
He
make-
ordered some
don't
African
make me
braids
take this
from
hat
Uganda.
off.
I'll check it out. I did. Shout out to
He got
Sky.
natural
He ain't
bangs.
had his hair done in about a month and a half,
No,
y'all.
it's been 3 weeks. Shout out to Styles by Keisha. I will be there in the morning.
His little shits right there.
You know what I mean? I'll put my hat back on. You ain't buying me.
Please.
But that nigga, baby, I can't say that. Now, go ahead. What else you got?
So then we got the other athlete who ended up, the MMA wrestler who ended up committing suicide because he was charged with molestation for a child. He couldn't take it, so he killed himself. But then you got the other black guy who...
The Atlanta Falcon football player. They cut his bitch ass.
Yeah.
You know what? Let me say that. Well, he hasn't been convicted of any crime. But he has been charged with... he took one of his family members and one of his family members' best friend to the Six Flags in Texas, right?
How old are
They was
like 14.
Let's say he was 16. So 14, 16,
They not wrong.
They was under 18. So he got a hotel room, and the little boy said he was in the bed, and he awoke.
The nephew's friend. He was in the bed. And so the football player got in the bed with him. And
well, no. Allegedly, the football player got in the bed, and he awoke to his butt cheeks.
At 1:30 in the morning.
He awoke to his butt cheeks being spread, and the football player allegedly tried to penetrate him.
Spread or rubbed?
No, he said he was rubbing his penis on his butt trying to have intercourse with him. So.
Right, so he rubbed it in between the crack. He didn't like spread the crack and then rub it. He just rubbed it on the crack. So it's a difference now because
he was trying to fuck the little boy.
Either way, he had no business with his hands on that boy ass.
Allegedly, Coco, he might not have did that.
Why were they in the hotel room? Why they ain't go home?
Now, let me tell you something.
Why were they in the hotel room?
You know why they're in the hotel room? Because the same thing with Michael Jackson. The fucking problem people have is because somebody is a celebrity status and make more money with you, then you allow their kid to go with them. And then all of a sudden, stranger
Michael
danger.
Jackson didn't touch no baby.
Hold on. Stranger danger don't exist no more because they make money. But at the end of the day, would you let your child go with somebody who made $30,000 a year and spend a fucking night? Or is it different because they're a celebrity? And black people
I'm gonna say this. I have slept in many hotel rooms with my little cousins.
With children?
Yeah, let me tell you
they
about
want your children.
Time out, but
you need to cut it out.
No.
What I'm saying is like they have their own bed. I'm not sleeping in bed. I'm sleeping in bed with kids. I'm sleeping in bed with kids. Hold on, no. Let me clear this shit up because I gotta straighten this out. What I'm telling you is this. I think the problem is we gotta stop acting like everything we do with kids is perverted. A fuck nigga and a pervert is a fuck nigga and a pervert. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like if you know what I'm saying, like if I'm at home on the toilet and one of my kids or my cousin busts in the fucking bathroom, I was at home on the fucking toilet taking a shit and he busts in the fucking bathroom. I don't want to have sex with no kids. But a pervert and a fuck nigga, you know what I'm saying?
So
now let me straighten this shit out because I want to straighten this.
Everybody know you don't want nobody. The world knows you're a whore.
Yeah.
You like women. You know what I'm saying? We get that. Not children. You like grown women. You know what I'm saying? We get that. But I'm not knocking a man or anybody taking a kid to a hotel on vacation or something like that.
Yeah.
What I was saying was just because you took them to Six Flags, why you ain't take them home when y'all left?
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Why
talking
you have
about.
to
Like,
do the
were they
hotel,
traveling or something? Because I don't understand. Like, after we leave Six Flags, why we not going home? You know what I'm saying?
Now,
why you not?
Now I want to say this too.
Home?
Now, if I'm in a hotel with some kids, it's a lady in there with me too. Cause when they go to sleep, then when the adults
But
have
I
a little
think
fun.
what kind of where the lines crossed is that it was his nephew, so it was family. And the nephew brought a friend. So it was like, as far as family, like if you was my cousin or whatever, and you want to take my son and his friend, you're my cousin.
Yeah,
I'm not going to look at you crazy for wanting to take my son and his friend somewhere.
But you don't expect them to come home. Why they going to the fucking
Okay,
hotel?
so let's deal with the mothers today. Like, of all the money they spending on their hair and their eyelashes and their nails and the tits and ass, they trying to go out. So anybody who will babysit for free, that's where the problem coming in. Pay for a babysitter.
These hoes don't want to be mamas no more. They just say it like that. Cause let me tell you something. When I was coming up, my mom, we had 3 fucking rules. You know what that was? You ain't spend out no goddamn by the house.
Or wasn't.
Yeah, better be home when the goddamn light come on. And you don't touch none of my refrigerator without permission. Don't with a fucking rule.
For real.
Oh yeah, 4th one. You don't let no goddamn body in my house.
Yeah.
At all.
That was a stranger danger.
My kids will tell you to this day, I still don't be, I mean, they're grown now, so of course, but like even my 16-year-old, like, she can't just, I don't just let her go spend a night. I don't give a fuck if this your best friend, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't, and then even with that, talking to somebody parent, like I do have to talk to the parent, but at the same time, a lot of parents ain't on the same shit that I'm on. You know what I'm saying? So you cannot let your kids go to anybody's house. You can't let your kids just go with anybody. You can't do that shit nowadays.
Because somebody's parent could be that white lady that was in Victoria's Secret, and that's where you done send your child to that lady house. Now imagine how fucked up they are by the time they come on Sunday.
Listen, and the whole even what happened to that if it happened, but you know one night or a couple hours fucks up that child life forever. Like they become fucked up adults too because they dealing with shit that they, you know what I'm saying?
Well, remember the last time I was on the show, we was talking about men's sugar and trauma. Like that's a boy that's going to turn into a man. That's going to get with a lady. That's going to seem super hard and whatever, but really he's insecure because he has been tampered with.
Booty been tickled.
Yeah, and it's not even.
It's
funny.
not right. It's not. Yeah.
Well, you know, we can't say booty been tickled on this.
Well, it was because he rubbed it up the crack, but it is.
And it's not like
he rubbed it up the crack. He tickled it. Like he didn't penetrate or go in. He just rubbed it up the crack.
It's sick. That shit's sick.
It is, and it's sad. We're really sad.
We gotta protect our kids, man. Protect
and their booties.
Kids.
Yes. Kids and the booties. Protect them.
Okay.
No, you know what, man. Father God and have one.
I didn't invent the shit. They did. We just here to talk about. Like, cut the shit out. All these people paying for ass, and y'all want to rape a kid?
Right.
Like, it's natural ass with cellulite and dents, or it's paid for. Like,
call me, bro. I know somebody. I know a nice little female over there in Carver Home that would have knocked your socks off for $40.
It's a lot of. I mean, and then my thing be like for these adults who are looking for. You know, you got young women who are of age and young men who of age. But you have both and who are willing to goddamn do whatever the fuck you want them to do for the right price. For the right price, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, and real motherfucking
some of them are of age
I'm talking about
and look
disgustingly nasty.
You know what I'm saying?
They do. And they put a diaper on for you.
Yeah, so you
don't really have to molest or rape a baby. They'll put a diaper on for free. Just buy a pack, 30.
For the right price.
And you can fuck her 30 times in a diaper.
You know?
Until you get your shot
So sleep.
Put her hands, some little ponytails and everything.
All up in them guts.
Okay.
You can be all
taking them back to diapers. You don't have to be
all up in that sandwich.
You can come
I'm
here.
just saying, like, leave our kids, leave these kids alone. Like, leave these babies alone. They're innocent babies.
Yeah,
who deserve the chance to have like full life. Like that shit is not right.
Because he was excited about who he was with, and he actually thought he had bragging rights in his life. But now he can't even announce or even share the story of being with a Falcon, no less, player. Because if he tells that story, he has to say how he rubbed his dick on my ass crack. Like, who wants to tell that story? So now he's embarrassed. Now, what's going to happen to him as an adult? And with us cougars out here, a cougar is going to meet him, and yeah, he's very needy. He's been scarred. It's nothing his peers can do for him. He's going to need a cougar. He needs a mother/therapist. Just keep looking at the show. We'll have somebody on here for you to save you. But that's fucked up, for real.
Okay, whatever.
So let's move on to the next one.
Move right along. God damn. Shout out to you, little homie. You'll be all right.
Yeah,
You'll
man.
be all right.
Praying for you.
So what about Chris Eubank? His son ended up dying. He's a boxer. His son picked up his traits and ended up becoming a boxer, but he went to Dubai having a good time and he drowned.
Oh, man.
Damn. Shout out to you, Chris Eubank. We praying for you and the family. Shout out
his
to
son's name was Sebastian.
Shout out to you, Sebastian. We praying for your mom and your dad,
Family, hope.
grandma, auntie. Praying for everybody, man.
That's sad.
Yeah. Shit. And then we got Frank Clark, who's in the NFL.
We had a Frank Clark who played for yeah.
So for the second time, he has been busted because when he got pulled over in his vehicle, he had a weapon that was sticking out of the bag that he took the charge for. Now let me tell you this, in sports. One thing I know about recruiting, if no NFL player will ever come out and say it, the first thing they tell them is get you 5 friends that at least 2 of them are going to be your fall guys. Because you're going to fuck up in your career. But you need to make sure that you got these people that's okay and willing to take the fall for you, and we'll just compensate and dot. This man was in a car with 2 to 3 other people, and you still took the fall. Like, what kind of? I would have gotten rid of them friends. This is his second time. He's out of here.
So why can't he have a gun?
He's a convicted felon.
Oh, he is.
It's bad enough they already let you go ahead and get into the NFL. Yeah, and then the shit is illegal. Like, if you are not licensed to carry, it's illegal. You can be licensed by
convicted felon. So yeah, you're right.
What
I'm assuming is maybe the people in the car with him wasn't right either. He probably didn't have
well, you
the right
never
people.
know who's trying to make the news or get.
I want to shout out. I want to say this to Frank Clark, friend. Fuck nigga alert.
Seriously.
Y'all some bitch ass niggas.
Because he had a previous record of another gun charge. So he had prior.
So if he had priors, what I would say is looking at it from a different perspective. What, like how you say, most people do have like the guidance.
So you the friend.
Most people have the guidance and the mentorship to tell them keep these 5 people. But what if he never really got that because he was kind of like a street nigga? You know what I'm saying? Who hanging with other street niggas and they ride in.
He can't be no street nigga because every street nigga know keep a fall guy around him. Moving right the fuck along.
I mean, he might not be the smartest street nigga. And riding with some other.
Yeah. Well, that didn't work out too well. So his
career. Sorry. Yeah.
See you later, Frank.
Yeah, Frank. Now what you mean? He ain't going nowhere.
He black. He out of here. He's gone.
Damn.
Now, if he would have went and cried on the floor in Victoria's Secret with that lady, he might have stood a chance, but he out.
All you gotta do is say he was mentally ill and
that's
he
it.
Like,
he wasn't.
That shit don't work for us.
Nah, because one thing you not gonna do if you black, you not gonna admit to being crazy until they just unless they tell you your life, you getting life, or they about to fry your ass in electric, and then you will be whatever. I'm jelly. I'm a jellyfish. You will fucking talk about your own damn self. But other than that, hell nah. We pro black. Al Sharpton is coming for us.
Am I alive? I'm dead. I don't know how I'm moving around.
What happened to Al Sharpton?
He's still in shit. Ain't nothing happened to him. First off, perms went out of style, so that obliterated him. That happened.
Al Sharpton.
Because Al Sharpton go natural. I dare Al Sharpton to go natural.
I don't think it's having a way back up. You know, once you done got them
the perm.
I only think he even got to get perm no more. I think
that shit.
He can be straight.
What grandma said? That shit don't got to the root.
Yeah, that shit coming out the scalp scrape.
Go natural, Al Sharpton. We dare you. Okay, that was it.
Okay, well, we thank you all, Adrian.
Yes.
No, we giving away something free too.
Yes.
We gave away snacks. We can't tell who. But so on here, what we want to do is we want to challenge our viewers and our readers, if some of y'all can read. But we want to challenge you guys to kind of go on the show and like the first person to either just do something. Just say you watched the show. And
Shout
we have a
us out.
giveaway.
Have post,
A giveaway, yeah.
post us in your story.
We'll do
Sad.
rules and all that later, but we're giving this away today. So any little
that's
sassy
cute.
lady who's online, lady in red, you can do this with your keychain, your groceries on this little thing, wear it on your
So you won't lose your keys.
Yeah.
When you out at night,
Yeah.
you ain't gotta hold on to them if you don't want to take
Yeah.
a big purse inside.
If you don't want to carry a purse, because everybody is stealing, robbing, and killing.
All
So
of it.
this is robbing and stealing and killing proof. Like, it's nothing they want to do with it.
Big, you want one of those?
Well, they might want this. They might kill you, but
Well,
they
I'm
don't.
not.
That'd be real cute.
Well,
That'd be
since-
cute on you, Big.
Since I'm not a sassy,
It match.
since I'm not a sassy savage, you know what I'm saying.
Sassy savage. That's I like that.
You know,
like
since I'm not a sassy savage, the kind of guys you date, I'll pass.
Yeah. Okay, so anybody who's watching this, just the first time, if you go on there and do like, we seen SwaggGirl and do like 10 fires on there, we'll send you this. He's going to mail it. He's going to pay for postage.
Oh no, I show
You out here
myself.
flashing. I'm trying to tell you out here flashing to people. You
Hey
know what
man, I'm
saying?
sorry, man.
Yeah,
I show.
flashing y'all
I'm gonna hit my
shit.
feet, my put on my
Scratch
shirt.
out.
I don't get no down. I don't get no fitting up. Cause get what? My wife told me don't talk about these nigga baby mama. I don't slay. So I'm not. I'm a spare y'all nigga.
That's why your ass be put
Tell
out
her to
every
stay out
other
my fucking
fucking
DM.
week, Big.
Tell them stay out my DM then. I'm sick of it.
I'm
Okay,
convinced.
well,
I'm convinced.
I was giving away a gift,
I'm
but
sorry.
he's obviously giving away
Okay,
his.
let me see. Can I see this? Let me see this. To all you lovely ladies out there,
Yeah.
they be in my DMs. I
Oh.
want you to watch this show.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to tell me what was the third topic that the lovely Adrian brought up. And this too could be yours. And I will hand deliver it.
He's bringing it nice. Don't put this back on mine.
I almost threw up.
Okay,
Oh,
well,
Hey man, listen man. So maybe I did too much. I am
Maybe.
Biggz. I'm Biggz.
and this is Coco.
And this is SwaggGirl.
SwaggGirl. See, there we good people. We out. Cut the mic. Edit that out. See y'all next week.
See y'all.